1-0 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-1. Margot at second. Diaz on at first with nobody out. There's ball 4. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jose Martinez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Fastball well outside. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Brian O'Grady swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Ready with the 0-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chris Herman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Greg Jones. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed 1-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the DH, Miguel Sano. And the first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Third
baseman. No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of the stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6.
Into the box now. Eddie Rosario is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ball 1. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Willie Adames. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Adames is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Here's the 1-1.
That's ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Standing in, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Meadows.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They lead it 1-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home. Third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Nope,
ball and a strike.
One ball, 1 strike.
No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like.
Quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Astudillo.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1-1.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
In there, 1 and 2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, Alex. Avila.
Alex Avila is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitch on its way to Avila.
Ball. That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
The third base.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. He drew a walk his first time up. And this is up and in, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Ball. No strike.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Martinez.
Into the box, Jose Martinez, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Oh, 2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Ready on 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Into the box now, Brian O'Grady. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
A 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jorge Polanco back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A pause and the 0-2. This is pulled into right. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And there's one down now.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Now here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Adames picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Chris Herman. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in once again, Greg Jones has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, man. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches. See if you can't dominate him for a third time.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And welcome back, Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Eddie Rosario is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he must...
Baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate as he watches ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Throw on to first in time, one away. Striding into the box, Williams Astudillo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Diaz is under it, 2 gone.
Now
riding in once again, Alex Avila comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
And that misses 2-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the all set for the start of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Austin Meadows.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that's over. 3-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Yandy Diaz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gonzalez is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead it 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jorge Polanco. And he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Adames has it, and there's one gone.
The batter, the first baseman.
Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
The batter, the right
and
fielder.
that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Gio Urshela. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Urshela.
He just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez.
The left fielder, Jose.
Pitch is popped up.
Martinez.
Kepler is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter. The
Ready. Once again,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nate Lowe
your
will come on
attention,
now
please.
as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Rays. Number 35, Nate Lowe.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
This one is launched. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Tyler Duffy comes on to pitch here with
Now
1 man gone in the
win.
top of the 7th. Jorge Alfaro will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Jorge Alfaro.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Way outside. 1-2. Duffy is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase.
Now batting.
That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-1.
3 balls.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's
The
on
batter,
base.
number 1, second baseman.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Jorge Alfaro will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catching, number 30.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Hey, excellent job.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Ladies and gentlemen,
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound.
Now
and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Josh Donaldson digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 2-2 freezes him, a strikeout looking.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though. Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. High in the air, deep down the left field line. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Margot's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. His prior history versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Matt Wisler will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 37.
Here comes the first pitch.
Whistler.
Willie Adames is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Meadows.
From the belt, kicks and deals. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-0 on the way. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. And there he goes towards second. In the dirt here. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does irk me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Full count, 3-2. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays lead it 4-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Williams Astudillo.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Taylor Rogers enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
The batter.
At the plate, Nate Lowe.
Nate
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Greg Jones. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one. One and two as he chases the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's the Rays 5 and the Twins nothing. Stepping up now, Max Kepler. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times.
And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. So stepping in, Nelson Cruz, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for one, back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Sano. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ball one to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can